Okay, so I'm just going to show you my water-fed pole that you've probably seen me using by now. The Unger Carbon Fibre nLite sits in about the middle of the range for the Unger poles. And this one is 4 sections, extends to 22 feet, which is about just a bit over 6.5 meters. I've actually had this pole for about probably a bit over a year now. I don't use it all day every day. I do a lot of traditional work as well, but I use it for certain jobs. It's a really fantastic pole. If you're looking at the Unger range, there's also the Hi-Mod, which is up from this. There's the aluminium and there's the hybrid as well. Now the hybrid and the aluminium are a bit more flexible as poles. They've got a bit more movement in them. The Hi-Mod is a slightly stiffer pole, but that obviously comes with a higher price bracket. So I probably think that that's only worth getting if you're doing high work a lot of the time and using the pole fully extended a lot. I think that's the only reason you'd really want to go for that pole. But this one for my domestic work is perfect. And I also have the extension, which extends to a further 11 feet, which is just under 3.5 meters. So I occasionally use that. Now I'll just show you a couple of the features, because I like using it with the gooseneck here and the radius brush. Now I really like kit which you can just pick up and go without too much fiddling around. So I don't use an adjustable attachment, so you can change the angle of the head. But I find with the radius brush and the angle that the gooseneck gives you, it's just right for the different angles that you have to work at. I mean, there's never a job where you have the same ideal working angle at every window. So with this, I don't need to fiddle around with the angle at all, but depending on what I'm working on, this will be a perfect, very adaptable, very durable. So it's great. And what it does come with, these little hooks were attached on here like that. I've removed them, so that gives you the option. You can have the hose coming up the outside of the pole. I use it threaded through the bottom of the pole, so it's going up the inside of the pole. So I've just removed these hooks so that I don't need to worry about them catching on things. So I find that a lot better. Now, one thing you get with Unger is they really think a lot about the ergonomics and their comfort and how easy their products are to use. Some of the poles you can get have clips that come across the top. Some of them go up and down vertically like that. These just fit really nicely in your hand, and they've got a nice angle here, so it just fits. It's just so great to work with, and they clamp nicely on there. You can adjust it with the little adjusting nuts underneath if you're finding it's not giving you a lot of grip, but I don't get any problems with them twisting at all. Really, it's never been a problem. It's just really nice to work with. One other thing that's a nice feature, when you extend the poles, you know how far. When you get to the maximum, you've got this little red marker which tells you you've got a nice overlap inside the pole and you don't want to extend it any further. So that's really nice. If you need to attach the extension pole, that can be done really easily. The yellow clamps which open the other way easily identifies them as being the join for the next section. So you just drop out that section there. If you're using the hose through the centre of the pole, what you're going to need to do is thread that all the way through in order to join it to the master pole. And then that will join on. The yellow just gives you the indicator of how far you need to insert the pole, so that's a really nice feature too. And that just slots in there. Close that clamp, and there you go, you've got an extra 11 feet of pole, helping you to reach that bit higher. The nLite, really nice set of poles, really versatile. It's really great for me, the domestic work I do. as well. Hope that helps you, give you a little bit of information more about the poles. Maybe it helps you decide what pole you want to get and try, but this one for me has been a great pole. So don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, give it a like, check out what else is on my channel, and why not even subscribe. So I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching.